नमस्कार, मी वैशाली लाड सावंगीकर, आदर्श विद्यालय चिखली, जिल्हा बुलढाणा इथे इंग्लिश विषयाची शिक्षिका म्हणून कार्यरत आहे. पुणे येथील इझी टेस्ट ॲप आणि आदर्श विद्यालय चिखली यांच्या एकत्रित प्रयत्नाने मी हा व्हिडिओ सादर करत आहे. टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व द ॲक्टिव्हिटीज इन इंग्लिश वर्कशॉप ऑफ द पोएम द बास्केट फुल ऑफ मूनलाइट. The first activity is complete the following sentences with the help of the poem. First sentence is, the child wants to show small moons of light from the city to his village. Second, according to the child, the route of his village is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. Third is, the child wants a basket full of moonlight on loan. And the last sentence is, the child wants to light the dark route so that his father returns early. Second activity is, write down the describing words used for the following nouns. Means some nouns mentioned in the poem are given here. We have to write down the describing words, means adjectives which are used for these nouns. First is moons, and the adjective or describing word is small. Small moons. Second word is root. A describing word used is dark. Dark root. Village. Describing words are used my and whole. Means my village, whole village. And the last word given is morning. And the describing word used for this word is early. Early morning. The child in the poem wants to solve the problems of his village. How can the child solve them with the following wishes? Answer in your notebook. So here in the third activity, two wishes of the child are given here. We have to write down how the child can solve the problems of the villagers with the help of this wish. The first wish is, give me moonlight, basketful or 2 baskets full with seeds of moonlight. So with this wish, the child is going to sow the seeds of moonlight by both the sides of the road. In this way, he will solve the problem of electricity of his village. Second wish is, I want to light the dark route so that my father returns early. So with this wish, the child is trying to solve the problem of street light and rough roads, means the bad condition of roads. Fourth activity is, pick out and write the lines from the poem that prove the following. The first is, father reaches home late after dark. The line in the poem is, I want to light the dark route so that my father returns early. The second line is, eager to hear fairy tales from his father. The line which is proving this line in the poem is, I too want to hear fairy tales and stories from him. The last line is, remove darkness and bring light among the darker path. The line in the poem is, from the city to my village, on the sides of the path, I want to sow many small moons of light. The fifth question is, write as many words as you can using FUL as suffix. So what do you mean by suffix? Suffix means a morpheme added in the end of the word. Morpheme म्हणजे व्याकरणदृष्ट्या कार्य असलेला आणि शब्दाचा लहानात लहान अर्थ असलेला एक शब्द अवयव. इथे आपल्याला FUL हा शब्द अवयव किंवा मॉर्फिम वापरून शब्द तयार करायचे आहेत. टू एक्झाम्पल्स आर गिवन हिअर, बास्केटफुल, बकेटफुल. द रिमेनिंग एक्झाम्पल्स आर माउथफुल, हँडफुल, ड्युटीफुल, हार्मफुल, सक्सेसफुल, ग्रेटफुल, ग्लासफुल, केअरफुल, boastful, painful, etc. Number 6 is, pick out the examples of alliteration and repetition from the poem. So while learning the poem, I have introduced you with the examples of alliteration and repetition in the poem. Seventh question is, write an appreciation of the poem, and the direction given in the bracket is refer to page 5. But I have already told you that the points of critical appreciation on page number 5 are related with the last year board exam pattern. But now, as per the change pattern of the board exam, the points are different, and they are, the first point is title. The title of the poem is A Basket Full of Moonlight. Second point is poet. The poet of the poem is Sunil Sharma. Third point is rhyme scheme. And remember one thing, this is important. The poem has no rhyme scheme because this poem has no rhyming word. Such a poem which has no rhyming words is called as a free verse or blank verse. In Marathi it is called as Mukta Chanda. As the poem has no rhyming words, the poem has no rhyme scheme. The next point is figures of speech. So while learning the poem, we have learned the figures like apostrophe, inversion, alliteration, repetition, and antithesis. And the last point is theme or central idea. The theme of this poem is the poem is request of a child to the moon. Through this request, the poet is describing villager's life which is full of dangers and difficulties. The next question is write an imaginary letter to the moon to convey your feelings about it. Discuss about it with your partner and draft the letter using the poem basis for the letter. Supporting points are also given to you. So with the help of your partner, you have to write down an imaginary letter to the moon. And the supporting points given here are sign of beauty, symbol of joy, infinite pleasure, and urge to compose poems, songs, and music. So by using these 4 supporting points, we have to write down the imaginary letter to the moon. In this question, we have to discuss with our friend, brother, sister, and our classmates about our list of wishes to make our village, town, city, people happy. So we have to use the given words, and the words are great, wish, share, talk, help, cooperate, and communicate. So by using these all words, we have to discuss about our wishes to make our village or town or city people happy. And the last question in this activity is we have to compose imaginary poetic lines. 2 examples are given here. Sowing the seeds of moonlight, it is totally imaginative. And the second is traveling among stars in a galaxy. So in this way we have to write down the remaining imaginary poetic lines. Some of them are flying high with the birds. Next is counting the stars in the dark night, sharing the colors of the butterflies, and building house in the space, etc. So in this way we have to write down imaginary poetic lines. Thanks for watching video. We will meet in another video soon. Thanks again.